Hey guys, it's Shannon with Our Piece of Earth again. Um, so ever since I started homeschooling, and to be honest, even before that, I always liked themed stuff. Um, if it was fall, I always wanted to make my kids some sensory bins that were fall themed, or find activities or artwork or just something that went along with the theme, whatever it may be, if it's a holiday or whatever. That has always been the thing that I've enjoyed doing. I am guessing it just comes from when I used to teach in a church, and it just kind of carried over that that's how I do it. But I enjoy doing that, and I feel like it helps the kids get a little more out of whatever you're learning about. Makes it a little more fun and engaging for them. So when I found out about LitWits, I thought, hey, this kind of sounds like right up my alley, only I don't have to dig around on Pinterest or think and come up with some ideas that will work for us and sound fun. So you can check out some more about it if you want to go to litwits.com. But we are reviewing 4 different kits. We have The Secret Garden, The Railway Children, Around the World, and Black Beauty. So what the LitWits are is it's a website with a bunch of different activities and downloads, printable worksheets that you can do, but really hands-on stuff that help your kids get the most out of the story and kind of relate the story to their actual life instead of it just being a make-believe story that in no way has anything to do with the world that they live in. And I really loved that, so I really like some of the stuff that's on the downloads that you can do. So Black Beauty and The Secret Garden are 2 of the stories that we started working on. We've really only made it through, wrong one, Black Beauty. We could probably spend forever on this because my daughter is horse obsessed, as you may remember. So we've probably read 5 different versions of Black Beauty in the past. So we also took that as a chance to really talk about the differences in the stories and how some of the shorter, more condensed versions of Black Beauty really don't have the details that help you vividly picture what's happening in the story or the scene where beauty is at. So I will show you quick some things from the LitWit kits. What you'll get in each kit is the welcome, the overview, prop ideas, hands-on fun, book bites, which is a way for them to taste something from the story, some takeaways from the story that are great discussion questions that help your kids think more about what's happening or how they've faced a similar situation in their life. There are some handouts, learning links for more information about the author or the story or where the story took place. There's some great quotes. So we had fun with Black Beauty. They really liked doing the activity to count how many hands they each were, and they thought that was really super fun and silly because my 5-year-old was trying to measure my 9-year-old, and it wasn't really going that well, but it was really funny to watch. There's other activities like planting grass and the book bites, because who doesn't love to eat food, right? So one of the takeaways as they're talking about the book bites with the different foods that horses like the carrots or the apples, gave us a chance to talk about different ways that if we go out to a restaurant, how people take care of us. How behind the scenes, without seeing them, they are making our food, they're bringing it to the table, they're cleaning it up, they're doing the dishes, and all of those things that we don't maybe think about as we go out to eat. We're just thinking, hey, cool, we needed some fast food, we got that. Whatever it may be. So I really liked that that was something that we could bring to life. Here is a copy of the printables from the Black Beauty story. I didn't print out the answer sheets, but you also can print them out if you want. So this first page is the storyline, and it talks about, it gives them a definition of the plot of the story and the way the story goes. So there's exposition, conflict, rising action, climax, resolution, and falling action. And then it gives different examples from the story, and your kids can go through and mark down which part of the storyline that was. So I liked that because it gave her a chance to really think about important points in the story that made the story interesting and exciting or intense, where, you just really want to know more, and how that changed the story, and without maybe that particular thing, the story wouldn't have been as interesting. So brave new words teaches your kids some vocabulary, but also we go through and we circle the word that is defined, and then they go through each paragraph and they underline the nouns in the story. Can't peel the page up, you guys. So Whenabouts talks about the setting of the story, goes through a couple different things, as well as Anna Sewell's timeline of her life. So that was nice that it brings geography into it too. And then Right Angles is a creative writing assignment. This particular one talked about when little Joe Green mistakenly thinks it's best for the hot, tired horse to have cold water and go without a blanket. As a result, Black Beauty gets very sick. John says that Joe's ignorance is not an excuse and gives some examples of serious mistakes made out of ignorance. So then it asks your children to think about a time when they made a serious mistake because they didn't know any better, and how it hurt someone else or made someone upset, and then gives them the opportunity to write about that. So on here, I actually did the writing for her because it was less frustrating for her if we did it that way. But I loved that because it actually brought the story into their real life, and how something they learned in this story could affect their life as a whole. So we have liked doing this LitWit kit. We will do the Secret Garden next, which has some really, really fun activities in it. Another one of our LitWits that I'm super excited about is Around the World in 80 Days. And it actually has an Around the World in 80 Minutes activity, which I think will be a blast, using an inflatable globe. And they get to take this trip around the world. So I'm actually really excited for that one because I'm kind of a nerd about geography. I absolutely love it. I think it's super fun to learn about. I know when we get to the Secret Garden, one of the activities that I'm excited for them to do is make their own skipping rope, because I think that will be fun, but we have to do it soon because it's supposed to snow all of next week, you guys. My kids are super excited about it. And in the Railway Children, they're making a kindness keepsake, which I think is going to be a ton of fun for us. So we are enjoying the activities. What I really like about the LitWit kits is you can take what you want from the activities that are in there and use the ones that will work for your family. You don't have to do them all. You can do as many you want. You can modify them. You can really make it work for your family. One thing that I've found that my daughter really enjoys when we read a story and do activities with it is to take one of these little boards from Walmart and just create whatever she wants. So I kind of let her add anything she wants to them, and she has so much fun with it. She wanted a few more pages, pictures printed out, but my printer is acting up, so we didn't get them all done. But I'm going to end this video, and then my daughter is going to talk about some of the props that we used in the story to learn about it, and actually I have no idea what else she's going to talk to you about. But she loves horses, so I'm sure you're in for a treat. So thank you, and be sure to check out the LitWits kits and leave me a comment below letting me know which one you think would be most exciting for your family. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can check out more videos, and please let me know if you have any questions. As always, check out homeschoolreviewcrew.com to see what other bloggers are saying about the LitWit kits that they've reviewed, and please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great day, you guys. Hey there, guys. I'm here with this gal, so she's going to take over this part of the video.
Okay, hi, my name is Maggie, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm going to show you some things about horses.
So we are still talking about the LitWits for Black Beauty, but she is going to talk about some of the props that we used that are also used in the story that were really fun for her to point out and know that she also has too. So the first one
is a horse. We have a diamond, which goes through here, and that is actually on Black Beauty's face if you look at the book.
Okay, if you look at the book, you can see that right on Black Beauty's head. What's that called?
It's called a star. It looks mostly like a diamond through their forehead.
Okay, and so we used this particular horse because it's the closest thing to Black Beauty she had. So her next thing is what?
This is called a lead rope. Something you hook onto the horse's halter, and then you can lead it around.
Perfect.
With this part.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of big, but
Perfect.
I'm actually going to the barn tomorrow, so.
Yes, you are. Okay, what's next?
Okay, next I'm going to show you a boot.
What
This
kind of boot?
is an English boot that people would normally use. I can't find it.
This is the camera, babe.
Okay, so
These are well-loved and well-used barn boots that smell like
horse.
poop. I don't understand. We live in different worlds in the same house. It's insane. So those are her riding boots. So what about this? What is this thing right here?
This is a helmet. You cannot use an ordinary helmet like a bike helmet. You can't use that.
Okay. You
want to use an actual riding helmet.
Okay.
Like the first time I rode a horse, there was 1 scrape, and now there's 1,000.
Not because she's falling off the horses.
No, just because I wear it a lot.
She really isn't falling off the horses.
Okay, these are called treats, and you have to have just a normal apple. Like this apple we cannot give them because this is a honey apple.
It's a Honeycrisp apple. We can't give it to them because I don't want to go buy more yet. That's why. It's not that they can't eat them. It's that I don't want you to take them for the horses. Okay, what else? What other kind of treats do
These
they love?
are carrots, and horses love carrots.
They do. Okay. So let's talk about this. What is this?
This is something that holds grain so that you put it in a smaller bucket and then you give it to the horse.
And do they like their grain?
Yes.
They love their grain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this is a curry comb. It also is in the book. It has a heart,
so
but real ones
we
don't have a heart.
wanted to show you. So this is where Beauty is getting combed with a curry comb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you think of this story?
It was good.
Yeah. Do you like having the props to look at while you read the story?
Yeah, they're actually pretty fun to look at and stuff because then you were like, oh, hey, that picture's in the book and I have that exact same prop. So it's cool.
One last serious question. Do you like horses?
Yes, I love them. They're my favorite.
Did you like the story?
Yes.
Do you think you learned some more stuff about horses when you read the story?
Or
about the life of Black Beauty?
Life of Black Beauty is a lot of serious changes in his life.
There are a lot of changes in his life.
There's a lot of different things. He's got a bunch of different homes.
Are all of them good or are some of them kind of bad?
There's a couple that are bad and there's a couple that are good.
All right. So, again, this is Maggie, my sidekick, who helps me out with some of these. She wants her own YouTube channel, so we're going to be working on that. You want to say bye to him?
Bye!
Thanks for watching.